Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lavender Lay. I'm an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube. I mostly do anime themed or just in general themed readings here on my channel. And today's theme is going to be a Halloween theme since we are in the spooky season. So today's reading is Who Will Be Your Boo? Love that one little pun there. So yeah, we're going to be seeing who will be your boo. And we're going to have an extended reading today. I have not done an extended reading in a very long time. I think the last extended reading I did was for a Sailor Moon themed reading I did like 2 years ago. So I want to bring them back just to give you guys like if you want to, go and watch the reading or whatever, the link will be down below for the extended reading. Of course, just if you want it, if you want to purchase it or whatever, there would be a link down below. But yeah, so we're going to be doing Who Will Be Your Boo, and here's the things we're going to be going over. The YouTube reading, we're going to be going over like what is the current energy of your love life right now. We'll get some channeled messages from your boo, see what dynamic you guys will have, and get some guidance on your union. And then we'll get some advice regarding your love life in general from the tarot cards. And then in the extended, we will be getting some characteristics / descriptions of your boo. So things that, might help you determine who this person is, get their first impression of you, and then we will see when you will come into union. So for today's reading, we've got 3 groups. Group 1 is going to be a ghost, Group 2 is going to be a pumpkin, and Group 3 is going to be a pile of candy. So yeah, so take a moment, pause the video, choose whichever group you feel the most called to. I feel like the way that you can also choose is, random number generator. It's really just whatever, you feel called to. So yeah, let's get started with group number 1 of ghosts. Hey group 1, if you chose the ghost, then this is your reading. Who will be your boo? I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for tuning into this reading and trusting me to read your cards. Let's go ahead and get into what is the current energy of your love life. Group 1, what is the current energy of Group 1's love life, spirits? Current energy of Group 1's love life. By the way, I'm listening to music as I am playing this, and the song that came on right as I clicked record is Naughty Girl by Beyonce. So that might resonate for you guys. Maybe you guys have been in like an energy of just like ooh, or maybe your boo is in this mood of like, I am ready to get it going and get it on. But we've got Girl with the Snake. Oh, hold on, put that up there for the camera. Girl with the Snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charged or used, enable boundaries. So maybe that resonates for you. And then we've got sorry for hitting the camera. We've got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And another one that just flipped out. We got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. What is the current energy of Group 1's love life? That's too many. We've got abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Get one more. One more. What is the current energy of their love life? Group one's love life. There we go. We've got heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. Oh. I feel like you guys have recently gotten out of some sort of relationship or situationship or something. Or it doesn't even have to be recent. It could be like whatever is the last relationship that you were in. It was some sort of like dynamic where there was a person who had some sort of narcissistic tendencies. Maybe you just like you had a lot of trouble with like maintaining boundaries. Somebody was being an enabler in some shape or form. And maybe there's some sort of, you broke up and on terms of like, it was very sudden, just like, maybe you weren't even thinking of breaking up with that person at that time, or maybe this person broke up with you and it was coming out of like complete left field, like you never expected them to break up with you in such a way, or you never expected to break up with this person in such a way, but it was kind of like maybe something broke the, what's that phrase, straw that broke the camel's back, I think. Something that just like pushed you over the edge or pushed this person over the edge, and just everything ended very suddenly. But I feel like it happened for a reason. Like, granted, like heartbreak is always hard to deal with, no matter like whomever broke up with who and whatever in that situation. But I feel like it happened for a reason, because you are meant to have true happiness within your relationships, especially because we've got this abundance card and in the heart with the key. Like, you are meant to have an open heart. You're supposed to be meeting your one person, or unless you're polyamorous, your partners, depending on how you identify. But you're supposed to have an abundance of love, and you couldn't have that with that person in your life prior. So now you're getting into a space where, you're just having like true happiness. Like, you're truly enjoying your life. And it's also not even just in love, but just your life in general. And I love that for you guys. That's so great. So I think, it's just a matter of, maintaining a positive mindset, and that's not to mean not like, don't take it to the extreme of like toxic positivity, still be realistic. But and I'm sorry for the lighting changes. Hold on, let me just turn on a light. There we go, much better. I was trying to rely on the sunlight, but the sun decided that it's going to go behind some clouds. But anyways, like I was saying, I really feel like you guys are, right, I was talking about keeping a positive mindset, but not going to an extreme. Still be realistic about like life and such. And I'm so sorry you're about to hear my cat nutmeg eat, but it's still, try to be positive about the things that are going on in your life. But yeah, I really feel like you guys are just moving into a space where, you might still have your ups and downs, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as it used to be. So let's get some. So now that we've known that your light, what your current energy is, let's get some messages from your boo just to perk you up a little bit, you know? I'm holding these cards upside down. Let me not do that. We've got runner. I don't want to run anymore. Get some messages from pile one's boo. One card. Let's not throw chunks at me, please. That one didn't flip, so I'm not going to take it. Channeled messages from pile one's boo. I've got hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So maybe excuse me. Maybe your boo is kind of just like, they're done running from love and not wanting it anymore. Maybe they're just like, in terms of this, because I really do feel like this is a new person. This I haven't given up on us yet. It's like, they're in a more of a space of like, I haven't given up on finding my person. They haven't given up on finding you. Channeled messages from pile one's, group one's boo. We've got responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And we've got soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Yeah. So I feel like maybe this person hasn't come into your life just yet because they've had some responsibilities first that they needed to take care of, especially within financial and emotional needs. They don't want to come into your life before, you know, they have, for lack of better words, their shit together. Which, I mean, I feel like is, you know, like the card says it's a responsible thing to do. Especially if you're planning to make a commitment to somebody. Granted, we all have our ups and downs and stuff, but if you are going into it prepared, I feel like with the intention of being prepared and wanting to have this dynamic with somebody, I feel like that's what's important as well. Like, they want to make sure that, you know, they are in a place to where, you know, that you will trust them. And you won't feel like, what would be the word? You won't doubt them. You won't have doubts about them. They don't want you to feel like that. They don't want you to feel, you know, be in doubt about them and your connection. And they always feel connected to you. So this could be somebody that you actually have met on like the astral plane in a dream or something like that. And they feel connected to you in some shape or form, which is very nice. It might be helpful for you to have the intention before you go to sleep to try and meet them in your dreams. Just to see if you can like get a picture of what this person might look like. But yeah, let's see what dynamic will you have with this person, with your boo. What dynamic will pile one have with their boo? song that just came on is A Couple of Forevers with Michelle, with by Chrisette Michelle, sorry. So maybe that's what they want. They want to have a couple of forevers with you. What's the phrase that's coming into this my mind right now is, I will love you in this life and in the next, in the next, in the next, in the next. I will love you in this life and every life after. We got enemies to lovers. Move past the anger to love. Oh. Some of y'all, that's the kind of books that you like reading. Maybe you like that dynamic of, which it's a little bit toxic, I won't lie, but they're kind of like, they're cold to everybody else, but they're really soft. They're soft with me. Maybe that's kind of the dynamic that you like. But what dynamic will you have? Will group 1 have with their boo? We got Kakaru and Naho. A sign from your higher self will lead you to the one. And we've got opposites attract. Seem to be opposites in everything you think matters. Which kind of like goes along with that enemies to lovers. Because a lot of times enemies to lovers, it's not so much like you guys are actually enemies. It's more just like you come across this person and you don't really like them. And they just seem to be, like the card said, they seem to be opposite in everything you think matters. But it's kind of just like, before your dynamic, it really just works. Like what one person lacks, the other person makes up for. You know. Let's get one more. We've got romantic false lead. You think you're pretending, but it's real. Oh my gosh. Yep, that goes along with that little enemies to lovers thing too, because there's that trope, and I'm gonna move these over. Sometimes that's the trope too. It's like you put past your differences, like you don't like each other, but you put past your differences for a common goal, and you know, maybe you start pretending to date, or you know, you get together just because you need a +1 to a wedding. That kind of like dynamic of like, you think you're in a situation where you feel like you have to pretend, but it's like but in that midst of like pretending, it starts to become real. So maybe you guys that's how you guys kind of like begin, and kind of how you get into a union. We'll get more confirmation in the extended, but yeah, like that could be how you guys come about in this union, is like some sort of thing where you kind of like, some sort of circumstance where you're kind of like have to pretend, but then it starts to become real. So let's get some guidance on your union. Oh, that's way too many. I'm going to take the one that did not flip, because all these other ones did flip. Let's see. Only time will tell. So Spirit doesn't want to give nothing towards this thing. Let's see if I can get another one. Oh gosh, okay. And we also got sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So there we go. That's the guidance on your union. That could also tie into the romantic false lead. Maybe you guys start out and it's kind of like just a fling. You think it's kind of just a fling, and eventually, you know, you guys are like, after like a couple of hookups, it starts to become a little bit more than that. But yet again, like Spirit says, only time will tell. So let us get some tarot cards to just get some advice on your love life in general. I got the Emperor in reverse. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Advice, Spirit, for group 1 on their love life. We've got the Ace of Cups and got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's see, at the back of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. I really truly feel like you guys have nothing to worry about in terms of your love life, and that's Spirit's message to you is like, hey, don't worry about it. like they already said, only time will tell. But we've got this Emperor in reverse. So I feel like maybe you guys are in an energy of like maybe feeling like powerless when it comes to your love life. Like maybe because of past relationships or whatever. When it comes to your love life, you feel like kind of disempowered, just like it's kind of hard to like articulate like the feelings that you kind of have around your love life. It's like you don't feel in charge almost. But let's see. Yeah, like some sort of like, especially with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, you have some sort of power struggle or whatever when it comes to your love life. I don't know if maybe you've been on like dating apps lately and it's kind of just like, it's really made you feel like a loss of hope almost. Like you're getting offers, especially with this Ace of Cups, you're getting offers, but it's like with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like you don't, none of them make you feel like hopeful. Like none of them make you feel, it feels like the same dead end over and over again. But Spirit is like, there's a reason for that, because there's going to be like almost like this serendipitous meeting of this person. I don't feel like you're going to meet this person on a dating app. Like when you're searching for it, like you're going through these apps and whatever, I feel like you guys are going to have like some sort of like meet cute. Like you're going to be just living your life and that's how you meet this person. And it's not going to be through these dating apps. It could still be like you meet this person online. But not because like you're swiping through a dating app or whatever. It could just really just be like, oh, you get, you post something on like social media, right? And this person just happens to come across, you know, your post happens to come across this person's feed. And so, you know, they're just like, they comment on it or something. Or like they swipe up on your story and reply. Or you go to you find some event or whatever and you're like, oh, I want to go to this. And you go to the event and you meet them there. I really feel like it's going to be like some sort of like chance meeting. But at the end of it, you're still going to get the emotional fulfillment. You're still going to get the happiness that you want in your love life. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to like get across, is like, yeah, you're only feeling these ways because of, you know, the way that society is kind of just like put like the things that the society is kind of just pushing out. I highly recommend you look up, there's like I'm pretty sure there's a couple of TikToks that explain it, but like how the dating app algorithms work. It might help you feel just a little bit better about like not having many prospects or whatever on dating apps and stuff. Because it's like at the end of the day, it's really not your fault. Also, I see a spider on the wall. So I don't know why. Spiders might be a sign for you or whatever if you're meeting this person. You might see a spider before you meet them, which sounds scary. But yeah. I'd really feel like the advice for you is to just not dwell on your love life too much, because Spirit has something coming for you and it's just a matter of time, which is really hard to hear, I know, because it's hard to be told to be patient, but I don't think that you guys will have to wait too long. We'll see in the extended, because I'm going to look into like when you will come into union. But yeah, I don't think you guys will have to wait too long, especially because we've only got one Pentacles card, and we've got a lot of Cups cards, which aren't like super quick, but it's like I feel like it's like maybe a matter of weeks before you meet this person or something. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. That's all that I have for you. Just to go over what we're going over in the extended again, we're going to get some characteristics and descriptions of your boo, their first impression, what's their first impression of you, and then when will you come into union. So if you would like to tune into that, there will be a link down below for you to purchase the extended reading. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for tuning into this reading. Thank you for trusting me to read your cards. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me what kind of themes you would like to see in the future, or what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next reading. And yeah, see you guys in the next reading, or yeah, have a great day. I forget how to end these readings sometimes. But yeah. Hi, group 2. If you picked the pumpkin, then this is your reading. Who will be your boo, or your next boo, depending on, you know, your life circumstances. If you skipped the intro, then here's what we're going to go over. We're going to see with the oracle cards first, what is the current energy of your love life. We'll get some channeled messages from your boo, see what kind of dynamic that you guys will have, and then guidance on your union, and then we'll get advice from the tarot cards overall on your love life in general. And then for the extended, we'll get some characteristics / descriptions of your boo. So stuff like what the year they may be born, days of the week. Oh, actually, no, I don't have days of the week. But like what day they were born. So like the 25th or something like that. Physical description, so like their hair, their eye color, that kind of thing. And personality traits, and then we'll get their first impression of you, and then we will see when will you come into union, and we may get that message also with the characteristics and descriptions, just because I also include like zodiac signs and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the current energy of your love life is. Spirit, group 2, what is the current energy of their love life? Current energy of group 2's love life. Sometimes I wish I shuffle the cards before I record, but then I'm one of those people that likes hearing the shuffling when I watch readings myself. There we go. We've got Paradise. Oh, sorry about that. We've got Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And then we've got Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So it seems like you guys' love life is going really, really well. Maybe you've just been enjoying yourself, going out on dates, not really been too stressed about it. Just, taking your time, essentially, not letting it stress you out. Or maybe you guys are already in a connection of some sort. Let's see. We've got mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Interesting. So yeah, that would definitely give me the idea of you guys might be already in some sort of connection. Maybe it's not anything official, but you're kind of just happy with where the way that things are going with each other. Maybe you're being very communicative, and it's that's why it feels so good to be with each other. Seeing, exploring where things are going and such. You're very much mirroring one another, and that might be why it feels good, because it's just it feels like you're communicating with yourself essentially, which can be a good thing, I would say, because why wouldn't you feel comfortable communicating with yourself, The current energy of their love life. Ooh, we've got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yes, I feel like this is my group that definitely has somebody already in your life. Maybe it's just not an official thing, but you got really great chemistry together. You enjoy being in each other's presence or in each other's company. Things are just going really well. And then we've got the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So maybe that's how things feel between you two. Is so far you're building an established relationship on
truth, and you guys are in solidarity with one another. You're finding things out about each other slowly but surely, and just what you're finding out is resonates with one another. It just feels okay, we're on the same page about a lot of things and what we want out of life and all that other stuff. And I feel like that's where you guys are currently. So let's get some messages from your boo. So let's get messages from pile 2. You've got conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. So maybe you guys are in some sort of, maybe it's a long distance type of relationship or something. So this person wants to call you and hear your voice. Doesn't have to be, you could be, you know, within miles of each other, but this person still wants to just be like, well, you know, yeah, I saw you just an hour ago, but I miss you already. You know, cute stuff like that. Let's see, channeled messages from pile two's boo. What else do they want to say? What else do you want to say? Ooh. We've got neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Maybe that's how they're feeling right now, like they're not giving you enough or something. Then we've got ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So maybe that's coincides with that neglect that they feel. Like maybe there's something that they were capable of doing and they didn't really, and because of their pride, they didn't let it happen or something. Got forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Let's see, get one more. We got habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Maybe they have some sort of anxiety around your relationship right now. And maybe that's why, like, with this conversation, maybe they want to have a conversation with you regarding the relationship, where it's going. Maybe they feel like they're not doing enough when it comes to your guys' connection. Maybe they feel like there's still some things from the past that they're struggling with. And like that pride or whatever of the past relationship is what's getting in the way of your connection now. And maybe they have some sort of habits or whatever at this time that they're like, they don't know if they're capable of changing. Of course, that would be a conversation for you guys to have, whether or not you can accept those habits of theirs, whether or not, you know, they're willing to work on those habits. I feel like that's a conversation for the two of you to have, of course, because we've got the conversation card. So let's see what dynamic you guys will have. So Spirit pile 2, what dynamic will they have? Oh gosh, okay, this is turning out to be like pile 1. Oh my gosh. So we've got enemies to lovers, move past the anger to love. We've got opposites attract, seem to be opposites in everything you think matters. I will say, for the cards that you got, at the beginning for the current energy, Paradise and Abundance did pop up in group 1. So you may feel called to group 1 as well. Just if that, you know, you might want to check it out as well and see if anything in there resonates for you. Unless you came from group 1 and then, you know, you're right on the money. Literally, this is from group 1. Kakadu and Naho, a sign from your higher self will lead you to the one. Oh my god. This is literally group 1. A romantic false lead. You think you're pretending, but it's real. Literally, when I tell you, all 4 of these cards came out in group 1. So you might really want to check out group 1. And if you can see in the background, that's my cat Biscuit. Don't mind her. She should be taking a nap, but I guess she needed to bathe herself real quick. But yeah, so basically what I was kind of telling group 1 is that you may have you may have a dynamic, you know, where at first maybe you weren't really simpatico with each other. But something kind of led you guys together, especially with that romantic false lead, where it's kind of just like, the way that the trope kind of works is that you end up in a circumstance with this person where you kind of have to pretend to be in a relationship or be together in some shape or form. And so you're kind of pretending for other people, but then it starts to turn real and like you start to actually gain feelings for each other. So take that how it resonates, especially because we got the like the Kakuru Naho, a sign from your higher self will lead you to the one. There may be some sort of like divine timing that played into this relationship of yours with this person, to where, you know, maybe you feel like, oh, this couldn't possibly work, but it's going to work. It's going to work out in some shape or form. So let's get some guidance, with that being said, on your union. Spirit guidance on their union. Okay. When it comes to to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Wow. Okay. So yeah, so maybe you guys are in a space of like, oh, we can't do this isn't right, or something is wrong, or whatever. Like, things, you're in a space of just like, I'm hearing like in conflict with your morals. I don't know how much that will resonate with you guys, but if you're in like conflict with your morals, maybe it's time to reevaluate how much these morals of yours really matter, if it's going to get in the way of you having a great love, or maybe just experiencing the life that you want in general. And then we've got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, maybe you guys do need to have like more of a what is it called? A base, like a foundation of friendship within your relationship before you proceed more into this relationship with this person, or this connection. So we'll get some confirmation with the tarot in terms of your love life, because let's get some advice. So Spirit, can we get some advice for group 2 on their love life? Advice for pile 2. Got 3 cards. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Advice for group 2 regarding their love life, Spirit. We've got the Star in reverse. Woo. Okay, I'm going to take those. I'm not going to take those. So we've got, I was trying to pull 5 cards, but Spirit decided we're going to do 6. So move these over just so you guys can see everything. We've got the Chariot And we've got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like let me just I have an idea in my head of where this is kind of going. I just want to get some confirmation from the book, the guidebook. Yeah, because we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It says, all work and no play. You may be immersed completely in your career right now, working hard to provide for your family, which ironically is also taking quality time away from your loved ones. You're experiencing overwhelm, struggling to juggle your career and home life, and are feeling inadequate in the process. Return to a place to rejuvenate your juices and ground yourself to your center. Balance is key for sustainability for both your health and your sanity. If you're questioning your ability to be financially independent, trust your gut instincts. You don't have to work yourself down to the bone in order to achieve that goal for yourself and your family. Take a step back and see where you can spend less time and control. Work hard, smarter, not harder. So yeah, I feel like you guys are in a space of where you're just kind of like, you're working yourself to a point of like overwhelm. Maybe you're in a space of where you're kind of just like, you're overwhelming yourself for no reason, especially within love. Like maybe you've been putting yourself out there a lot. Because we did have like that paradise and abundance. So maybe you're in a spot where you kind of think that you're happy. This is some very weird energy that I'm trying to channel. Because it just kind of, because like with the Star card in reverse, it kind of gives me this idea of like you don't have any hope for your love life. Which is kind of just like, you're very like, yeah, because in the book it says like uninspired, like some of the keywords it says uninspired, in the dark, adrift. You kind of just like, trying to find your way out of this like darkness of some shape or form. But I feel like Spirit's advice to you is not to worry. Like you will still, if you just continue to move forward but while giving yourself some more grace, you will be provided for, especially with the Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles, you can see like she has the two little orbs. Show you. She has like the two orbs above her hands, but then she's got like these other four that are like surrounding her, and she's very balanced. There's three on each side of her. Her finances are in balance. She's okay. Like, I don't know what kind of battle that you've been in. Maybe it has nothing to do with your love life, and it's just everything to do with your personal life, and it's kind of starting to leak into your love life. But I feel like you need to remember that you are protected, and that Spirit is not going to let anything, or universe, God, whomever you believe in, is not going to let you, let me choose my words wisely. You are protected, but at the same time, you need to be making more smarter decisions for yourself in order to move forward into the space that Spirit has planned for you. Because Spirit has this abundance, with this Six of Pentacles, this state of balance planned for you. You just need to be making smarter decisions. Smarter decisions within your life so that way you're working smarter and you're not working harder. You're not pushing yourself to a point of illness is what I'm getting. And so that way you have more time to work on the things that you're passionate about, because it's like, yeah, like all work and no play. Like that's like I get like wanting to. It's all about balance. It's just everything you need to balance your life out a little bit more. I get like wanting to like sacrifice for a little bit in order to get yourself to a place where you can be balanced. That would make sense financially, especially, but not. I wouldn't do it to the detriment of your health, you know. So if it's like you're in a space where you're like, oh, I want to get an extra job or something like that, you can, but don't. But if it gets to be too much, know that you can always walk away. If it's like, if it's more detrimental to you to continue in doing whatever endeavor that you're doing, it's okay to walk away for the sake of your health. And I'm not even talking about like just mental health either. I'm talking about physical health as well. So yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to be going into the extended now. So if you would like to join me in the extended, the link for that will be down below. But if you are leaving me here, then thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below. It also helps me. Tell me what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. Especially if it's like, it doesn't even have to be like a specific reading or question. It could be like, oh, can you do a themed reading on this anime or this TV show or something? Well, maybe not TV show because I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I watch more anime than just regular TV. But it's a lot easier to do a themed anime, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, comment down below what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. I would appreciate it. I would love to put out something that you guys want to watch. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next reading. If you would like a personal reading, the link for that will be down below and for my Etsy shop. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys for trusting me to read your cards, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey group 3, last but not least, if you picked group 3 the candy, then this is your reading. Who will be your next boo? If you skipped the intro, here's what we're going to be going over. So we are going to go over with the oracle cards, what is the current energy of your love life? We'll get some channeled messages from your boo. See what kind of dynamic you guys will have, and then get some guidance on your union. And then we'll get some advice from the tarot cards just on your love life in general. And then in the extended reading, we're going to get some characteristics and just descriptions of your boo. So like zodiac signs, hair color, eye color, personality traits, etc., etc. Maybe some timing if we can get that. Then we'll get their first impression of you, and then we will see when you will come into union. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with seeing what is the current energy of your love life. For pile 3, current energy of their love life. Current energy of pile 3's love life. Too many. We've got, coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Current energy of pile 3's love life. Ooh. We've got kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. Maybe you guys are going out on dates, some coffee dates. And kind of just enjoying stuff. Though with this current dating pool, I don't know how much you would be enjoying all that. It is It's awful out there, I'm not gonna lie. We've got, got talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. We've also got the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Get one more. Ooh. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear issues, and jealousy. I feel like where you guys' relationship or like love life is kind of currently, you're in a space of like, I would say you're going out on dates, or maybe not even really going out on dates or anything like that. Maybe there's a friend that you're interested in right now, and you're kind of like flirting or something. You're like interested, you're kind of interested in each other, but maybe there's like past relationship trauma or something that's kind of like holding you back, maybe making you self-sabotage just a little bit. But I feel like you guys are going to be finding out some, there's going to be some things coming to light when it comes to like this little friendship that you might have. Where it's kind of just like, yeah, we're friends, but I kind of like you more than that. I feel like that's just like a small group of you. And then another group of you, it's kind of just like you've been really focused on your friendships, giving and receiving love in terms of like just platonically, talking with your friends more, or just talking in general, trying to like, work through, past traumas and stuff. So that way, when you do eventually get into a new relationship, you're not self-sabotaging. You're adapting, you're changing, you're healing. But yeah, I feel like that's what you guys got going on. There's like two groups. In terms of like where you're currently at. So take it as it resonates. But let us go ahead and see what channeled messages from your boo. We got 3 that fell. We got reveal. I want to tell you the truth. I told you guys, I want to tell you the truth. I feel like the majority of this group is the people who like you've got like a friendship going on or something. And this person may want to reveal their feelings. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. Maybe they've been chasing after others because we've got third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So take that as it resonates. See, channeled messages from their boo. We got unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. Maybe they feel like you don't really care about having a relationship right now or something. Or there's something in general that you don't really care about. That they feel like you don't care about. Let me rephrase that. And we've got gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. So yeah, they want to tell you the truth, but they're kind of scared of what other people will think, or they might be scared of what you think. Maybe they think that their feelings are not really reciprocated. Maybe there's other things that, were going on in your life or their life that's kind of kept you guys like apart. but they don't want to kind of just like maybe chase after nothing. Maybe that's what they feel like they've been chasing after, and they kind of just want to like tell you the truth instead of like dropping hints or something. So yeah, this just tells me that this person is already in your life. It's basically what I'm getting from all of this, is that this person is already in your life in some shape or form. Because I feel like that card of like, I feel like you didn't care, or the unappreciated, I feel like that wouldn't come out unless you already know them in some shape or form. But let's see what your dynamic will be. Spirit, what dynamic will group 3 have with their person? We've got Hawk and Yona. Your love is highly protected. What will the dynamic be between group 3 and their boo? I'm glad we got a different card, because group 1 and group 2 had literally all the same cards for these romantic trope cards that I made myself. We got Kaori and Kosei. The time you spend together will reignite a passion of yours. Ooh. So maybe something that you kind of gave up on. We've got Risa and Otani. Your differences will suit each other more than you realize. Let's see. Get one more. Oh, we got Usagi and Mamoru. You were lovers in a past life. Yeah. Ooh. I feel like that's a beautiful dynamic that you guys were going to have. Like, you're going to have, like, you know, sort of like an opposites attract type of thing. When you get together, it's going to kind of like reignite. This person's going to inspire you to reignite a passion. You guys have you have a love that's highly protected. So don't even worry about like, when you get together, about like, things are going to happen the way that they are meant to, is basically what I'm trying to say. But no matter what, your love is highly protected. And then you guys are, you know, maybe we're possibly past life lovers. So maybe in a past life you made a pact or whatever to find each other in the next life. And so you're coming together in that way now. But yeah, I feel like that's a beautiful dynamic, you know, to have with one another. Especially because I've already mentioned before that you probably were are in a friendship right now, possibly, because that kind of came up in one of the cards for your current love life. So maybe it goes, you have like a really nice friends to lovers kind of, you know, trope going on in your little relationship, which is incredibly cute. So let's get some guidance on your relationship. We've got two that flew out completely already. We've got wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. And we've got reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. Yep, that is the guidance. Don't rush into anything, you know, let things play out the way that they need to, and have faith that everything is going to work out the way that it's meant to. Excuse Biscuit if you heard that. My cat Biscuit is on the table behind these cards. But yeah, just, you know, you might need a little bit of space first, but, you know, just have some faith that everything will work out. So let's get some advice on your love life in general. Spirit, Pile 3, can we get some advice on their love life in general? We've got the Emperor in reverse. We've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. I love to see that. Removing some burdens from yourself. Advice for pile 3. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, so you're not walking away from something. That's too many. Okay, I'm gonna take this, the King of Swords in reverse. And because these didn't flip over, I'm not gonna take them. Back of the deck. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do the back of the deck for group 2. Oh well, it wasn't meant to be. But Queen of Pentacles is the back of the deck. I feel like Spirit's advice to you is to stop working harder and not smarter. Sorry about that, group 2. I ran out of space on my phone. But like I was saying, I feel like you guys are in a space of like working harder, not smarter. And Spirit is asking you to, you know, release these burdens that you have, that you're putting onto yourself. Maybe there's something that you've walked away from recently, especially with this Eight of Cups in reverse, or like you need to walk away from. You've been really indecisive about it. Yeah, like it's something that you're kind of avoiding. You're very indecisive. It's just not like, you know, you should walk away from it, but you aren't. And maybe you aren't like, you aren't giving yourself room to actually like enjoy yourself. I don't know, maybe you feel disempowered in some shape or form, because we got the Emperor in reverse. We've also got the King of Swords, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, because the keywords here are like mentally abusive, power hungry, manipulative. Maybe you've been like in that kind of situation in the past or whatever, or you need to escape that kind of situation. If that's true, I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through that. Maybe you just have like a lack of clarity when it comes to your thoughts. There's some sort of like, you need to use logic versus, you know, your emotions in order to become more decisive about your actions. And I really suggest that you do that soon, because, you know, this indecision is really paralyzing you. It's causing more burdens than you need to take on. You're essentially working yourself, you know, to the bone, and when you really could just be, you know, still working on things, but, you know, to an extent to where you're just comfortable, instead of just like this really doesn't feel like in terms of like your love life. This feels like just your life in general. Like Spirit is asking you to like make a decision, move forward towards that decision, and stop being so hard on yourself. I feel like that's the advice that Spirit has for you. Okay, I think we're good now. But yeah, I had to pause that again just because of space on my phone, but it should be fine now. Not that I have much else for you guys now, but yeah, I think that's it for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss out on my next reading. Also comment down below, tell me what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. I would love to put out something that you guys want to watch. If you would like to check out the extended, the link for that will be down below. As well, if you want a personal reading, the link to my Etsy shop will be down below as well. So thank you guys so much again for your support and for trusting me to read your cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.